video called, I think I'm going to name it like Storytime or something like that along those lines. But anyway, I'm going to be telling you guys some, I don't know, like embarrassing stories. I don't know, I guess like if you want to call it that. It's either going to be about me or like I was there to witness it, or stuff that happened around my life, sort of like high school stories or whatnot. But anyways, I figured I'd kick this series off by telling you guys the story about how I almost failed geometry because I made a stupid but hilarious mistake. So we give you some backstory about this incident. I'm still in high school, but I was a freshman at the time. I'm a senior now, but I was a freshman. Geometry. Nobody really likes geometry. It's one of the more harder math classes. And anyway, it's geometry, and it involves pi, like the mathematical pi, a lot. And so March 14th, which is 314, which is like the first three digits of pi. I don't know. Our teacher lectured us about this, how important this day was. So we already hated it. But anyway, we had this assignment. You could either do like 20 facts about pi. You could remember, I think it was like the first 10 or 15 digits of pi. Bring in something and then talk about like the ratios of it or something. Or play a video about pi. And let's be honest, I wasn't going to do any of those stupid fucking assignments. So I was taking the shortcut. I was playing the video. And anyways, you were supposed to listen to this video to make sure she said so it was school appropriate. So anyways, no big deal. It's going to be easy. I'm thinking, alright, I'm just going to play this video. That's an easy 50 points. I find this video, I listen to it. And when I say listen to it, I mean I listened to about the first 30 seconds to a minute of it. Because the video was like 6 minutes long. And I thought, no way, because there's going to be a whole bunch of lazy-ass kids in my class just like me. Because nobody wanted to do those stupid assignments. So obviously, I figured there'd be a lot of videos. So, I'm like, no way. So I listened to like the first minute or so. I said, alright, you know what? It sounds good. Nobody's saying anything bad. So I get the video and whatnot. I email it to her. Next day, showtime, right? Gotta play the video for this grade. So I go in there. And of course, like I said, all these lazy asses, the teacher would call us lazy. I'm considering us smart, because who really wants to look up 20 facts for recital? That stupid bullshit. So, anyway, there's a lot of videos. I was one of the last kids to go. And all the videos that people have been playing, they're good so far. Mine was a parody of some song. I don't remember what song it was. But anyways, I'm sitting up there, right? I start to play it. The teacher, she's listening to it. 30 seconds in, it's going great. I look over, teacher's got her feet propped up on the desk, leaned back in the chair, right? She's like leaning back, she's relaxing right now. So I'm like, dude, I got this. Well, she makes us play it longer than a minute. So I didn't watch it all the way through. So I didn't realize there was a part that said masturbation. So, needless to say, we're sitting here listening to it. My teacher, like I said, hands behind her head, feet propped up, relaxing. She is, relaxing, and I'm honestly relaxing too. I'm like, yeah, she's enjoying it. She said she enjoyed it. Then this part comes on. It says something along the lines of using pi is like mental masturbation. I played this in front of the whole class, keep that in mind, and my teacher. 50-point assignment. She then almost falls out of her chair because she is heated. Because I just played something that said masturbation. So she's heated. She almost falls out of her chair. Like she's livid. And stands up and just says, "Morgan, get away from my computer. You have lost computer privileges." She was pissed. So I guess she was, I believe she was really pissed. Like, but I guess I think she overdid it a tad bit. Like, it's just masturbation. Let's be real. Who doesn't know? Who doesn't know or mind masturbation? Like, anyways, that's a different story. But she she lost her shit. She almost fell out of the chair, stood up. Get away from my computer. You've lost all privileges. You just bought yourself an F on Pi Day because I thought you said you listened to that. And I said, I did. No, I got to come up with some bullshit excuse. So I said, I did. And she's like, well, how can you miss something that says something that involves that much of a crude language? And I said, I was thinking, oh shit, I got to think of something because I'm about to fail this class because of this. I said, I told her that I had listened to it, for like a minute or so. Like, I actually did, but I bullshitted saying that my dad, I had on headphones, right, in the living room. I told her I had on headphones and was listening to it in the living room, and my dad yelled for me across the house. So I took out my headphones and went there to see what he wanted, came back and was listening to it. So she said she didn't buy the story, obviously. That's a sort of stupid story now I look back on. She didn't buy it. So again, she continues to rip my ass. Now this whole time she's yelling at me. I look up, everybody in the class is dying, we're freshmen, and some random kid just played a video that said masturbation, and he's getting his ass ripped by a teacher. Like, honestly, I'd be crying like these kids were because it was hilarious. I was even laughing while she was yelling at me, but it didn't help when I look up and I see everybody crying because they were laughing their ass off. So I don't want to laugh. I'm like, dude, I'm already in deep shit. I don't want to make this worse. So I'm literally staring at the ground, just like literally staring at the ground, not looking up, trying to hide me laughing and smiling. Because I know if she sees that, I'm done. Like, I'm getting detention, I'm failing, she's calling my parents, all this stuff. We're freshmen. You don't want your parents being called, especially for something that says like masturbation. So, anyways, she again continues to rip me. I'm over here laughing, trying not to show it, obviously. Like I said, I was staring at the ground. Well, then she tells me, you just failed or whatever. You're failing. Get away from my computer. You're never allowed near my computer ever again. Blah, blah, blah. And eventually, later on, like 2 weeks later after she gets everything done, I come back. I was known as a legend, like, freshman year. Like, people remembered me because of that video saying masturbation. But she told me I was getting a 0 out of 50 on this. And anyways, 2 weeks later, I get a notification from my little grading thing that tells you what you get on certain things. And she gave me full credit. So I don't know. Rumor has it that more kids eventually, like, I wasn't the only one that tried to play that video. Like, 10 other kids did. But anyways, that was a story of how I almost failed geometry, but I still got full credit. So obviously she wasn't too mad. I think she was doing a little acting job or something. But anyways, if you guys enjoy this series and this video, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.